Hello and welcome to Poseidwn Tech. I hope you enjoyed the view. Today's episode is about the MicroScanner POE cable verifier from Fluke Networks. MicroScanner POE tester is a diagnostic instrument that allows you to verify and troubleshoot the wiring of twisted pair cables. It can report POE class, injector voltage and switch speed up to 10 gigabits. In this video, I have the MicroScanner POE kit that comes in this duffel bag with the Fluke Networks logo on it. It looks nice. Let's open it to see what's inside. Inside the bag, you will find the quick start guide and a bunch of other papers. There are two Cat6 UTP cables, each with a length of 2 meters. There is a Velcro divider in case you don't need the UTP cables and want to create two compartments, for example for some tools. This is the MicroScanner POE tester. At the back it has a magnetic hanging strap which is very useful and you will see why in the rest of this video. The tester has an LCD display with backlight, 4 buttons for settings and different modes, and an on-off button. Inside the bag you will also find a tech pouch with the tester's accessories. It includes a wrist strap lanyard. Here there are 6 remote ID locators, and with the wiremap adapter attached to the microscanner, it means that you can check 7 cables without the need to change the wiremap adapter every time for a different cable. The tester shows the number of the locator connected to the far end of the cabling as shown here. The small number in the top right of the LCD screen indicates that the locator with ID 7 is attached at the other end of the cable. The batteries for the microscanner and the intelli-tone probe are included. This is the intelli-tone probe, which you can use to trace cables or wire pairs. Allow me now to add the batteries to the microscanner. It requires 2 AA alkaline batteries that can last for about 20 hours of typical use. To turn on the tester, just press the on-off button located in its lower right corner. With these 4 buttons, you can switch between the different modes of the tester and access the device settings. So, stay with me to check everything in detail. On top of the tester is attached the wiremap adapter. Although it is not required to measure length cable, it is necessary for a complete wiremap test. Note that the wiremap adapter has locator ID 1. Although I really like being here, I will continue the tutorial to a place where the microscanner is designed for, and that is of course a server room. My bag is ready, so follow me. If you want to check out my tools, please watch my YouTube short. You will find the link in the description below this video. I will start first by showing you how to locate cables using the microscanner and the IntelliTone Pro probe. But first, I have to insert the 9-volt battery that is required. The cable I want to locate is this one, and if you are wondering why it's inside the electrical cabinet, the answer is for a KNX IoT device. If you want to learn more about KNX, I will include my KNX playlist in the description below this video. To locate a cable, first you have to insert it into the RJ45 port of the microscanner. Before using the microscanner, I will first show you how to access the tester settings. Press the tone and POE button, and while holding them down, turn on the microscanner. Here, you can switch between feet and meters, and you can adjust the cable's NVP value. The NVP value tells the tester how fast the signal is traveling down the cable. So the tester uses the time that the signal needs to get to the end of the cable and back, and it calculates the length of the cable. There are ways to determine a cable's actual NVP, but perhaps I will cover that in another video. For now, I will leave the default value. To switch between feet and meters, just press the home button. I will choose meters. To save the settings, turn the tester off and then on again. The tester opens by default in cable test mode, where you can see that the length of the cable is 7.9 meters. To start locating cables using the IntelliTone probe, press the tone button. In this mode, the tester generates tone signals that can be detected by the probe. The UTP cables are already terminated in the rack. I could search the cable directly in the patch panels. Note that you can locate the tone even behind the wall, but for this tutorial I will turn the rack around and try to locate the cable from the cable bundles. This is the IntelliTone probe. As you can see, the probe's rotary switch is currently set to off. To start locating the cable, turn the switch to locate. Now we can find the general location of the tone. I will just touch the cable and wait to hear the tone from the probe. It seems that the cable is in this bundle, so now I know exactly in which patch panel the cable is terminated. Now I will turn the switch to isolate. I can hear the tone only in ports 19 and 20. To locate the correct port, I will use the probe's LEDs that light up from 1 to 8 as the signal strength increases. The higher the number, the stronger the signal. In port 19, the probe's LEDs light up from 1 to 3. In port 20, the probe's LEDs light up from 6 to 8. So the cable I'm searching for is terminated in port 20. By connecting the probe to port 20 using a patch cord and rotating the switch to cable map, I can determine if the cable is terminated correctly. The prop LEDs flash for 1 second with the sequence 1 to 8, indicating that the cable is terminated correctly on both sides. The other way to check if the cable is terminated correctly is to use the wiremap adapter. To do so, press the Home button to set the tester in cable test mode. I will connect one end of the cable to the wiremap adapter. Using a patch cord, I will connect the other end of the cable, terminated to port 20, to the tester's port. On the top of the tester screen, you can see the cable's length and the ID of the remote locator. In my case, I use the default wiremap adapter that has locator ID 1. In the middle of the screen, there are the pins of the wiremap adapter, and at the lower part of the screen are the pins of the tester. Since each tester's pin is connected with a dashed line with adapter's pin, that means that the cable is correctly terminated on both sides. Microscanner comes with a magnetic hanging strap, so look at how easily it can be attached in metal surfaces. I can do this all day, so I better stop. The magnetic strap also has a built-in hole to attach it to racks J-hooks. By folding the strap, you can create a seamless stand for the tester. These are some RJ45 Ethernet sockets that are located in a reception's desk. I have named them Reception 1 to 7 and I want to check if they are correctly terminated. I will use the wiremap adapter and the 6 remote ID locators. So I have here locators from ID 2 to 7 and the wiremap adapter with ID 1. I will plug the wiremap adapter into Reception 1 Ethernet socket using a patch cord. I will continue by plugging in each remote locator one by one into the relevant socket. That means that now I can test the 7 Ethernet sockets without having to check only one socket at a time and then go back and forth to plug the wiremap adapter to each socket. I will turn on the microscanner. I will attach it to the rack using the magnetic strap to have my hands free. And then I will check each cable using a patch cord. The Ethernet socket Reception 1 with the wiremap adapter with ID 1 is correctly terminated. Likewise, you can see the results from the rest of the Ethernet sockets where the remote ID locators 2 to 7 were plugged in. There is no doubt that remote ID locators can save you a lot of time. I made this cable to be able to check what the tester will display in case of an open wire, crossed wires or crossed pairs. As you can see, my cable is terminated correctly on both sides. I will disconnect the blue wire, which according to the T568B wiring standard is pin number 4. As you can see on tester screen, a warning icon has appeared indicating that there is a faulty connection. Indeed, pin number 4 is missing from the wiremap diagram. Now, I will connect the wires 4 and 5 together, creating a short circuit. The warning icon and the short circuit icon appear, indicating that the fault is the short circuit between the pins number 4 and 5. Similarly, I will provide one more example with wires 1 and 4. The tester can detect active and inactive Ethernet ports. Let's connect the tester into a port of this Unify switch. This is the Ethernet port icon, indicating that the other end of the cable is connected to a network device like a network switch. This figure indicates that the Ethernet port is active and that supports speed from 10 megabits per second to 1000 megabits per second. This tester can detect speeds up to 10 gigabits per second. As you can see, the tester cannot measure the length of the cable. This can occur if the port of the switch does not produce reflections. Now, I will connect the tester to a POE port of the switch. The warning icon and the flashing POE appear on the screen, indicating that power over Ethernet is available. To set the tester in POE mode, press the POE button. The tester reports the maximum power class the switch can provide under 802.3 AF, AT and BT specifications and displays the 802.3 POE class or the voltage from passive POE sources. Here you can see the watts specified for the POE class. Here is displayed the maximum detected POE class that for this switch is class number 4. And here the tester shows the wire pairs that supply the POE. In my case, the pins are 1, 2, 3 and 6. According to this table, class number 4 corresponds to 802.3 AT, which is POE+. Let's check the datasheet of the Unify switch to determine if the tester is correct. This is my switch. According to the technical specifications, the switch supports POE and POE Plus at pins 1, 2, 3 and 6. It is clear that the microscanner has detected the POE in the switch correctly. At this time, I would like to thank the members of Poseidwn Tech who support my channel. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. If you find our tutorials helpful, don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with the upcoming tutorials. Until then, happy networking and I will see you in the next episode.